Hey guys, it's Jono from Bot DJ here, and I'm here today with DJ Rasp, and we're here to find out if the RANE 4 is the most creative DJ controller on the market. So let's find out. So DJ Rasp, what are Serato stems and how do they integrate with the RANE 4 for a seamless DJ experience?
So Serato stems is basically taking any track, whether it be MP3, AIF or WAV file, any existing song in the world, and you can basically split it into different segments. So for example, if we just hit the stem button here, we can now chop up and isolate different parts of the track, like the drums, the bass, the melody and vocals. So here's a little example. To take out the vocal, you just hit that button and straight away you got an instrumental. Instantly. And we can take out the beats, take out the bass, maybe do a combination of things.
So you can basically remix on the fly and in real time?
Yeah, just as simple as that, as simple as pressing a few buttons. You know, you can change up the track, you know. And
that's just one deck. You can also incorporate another one as well. Yeah. So you can have two beats going or two melodies and then have a seamless integration across the whole mixer.
That's right, yeah. You know, you can do infinite combinations of taking out beats or adding acapellas or, you know, isolating bass lines, whatever you want to do. Also, you can affect each stem. So for example, we can cut the drums in and out like that so it's nice and sharp, but we can add an echo to that.
So you also have its own inbuilt effects for the stems itself.
That's
rather than relying on the paddles or the filter color effects in the sense.
Yeah, you know, if you want to do it with the vocals,
so Serato stems is compatible with all Serato controllers, but what makes it so unique utilizing it with the RANE 4?
Well, you can split the stems into two halves using the faders.
Yeah.
You know, so if we look at these icons here, we have the instrumental for this fader and the acapella for this fader, and we can do that just by hitting this button here.
The stem split button.
Yeah.
Sick.
And right now, I can fade out the beats or the vocals and chop between the two.
So it's amazing. It's almost like you have 4 channels, then you have another 2 when you do the split.
Yeah. I can also grab, you know, whatever's playing on the platter, whether it be the acapella or the beat. So for the acapella, for example, I just hit number 2.
Yep. And that engages it. And then you can scratch the acapella independently and still have the beat running alongside it. That's sick.
Yeah. So you can manipulate, you know, the platter and do whatever you want to do with it, scratch or give it a spin back, whatever, you know.
All at once. And once again, I love the fact it's laid out so clearly. You can clearly see the acapella's there, the beat or the melody's there, and the stem split is just found right there.
Yeah, just at a push of a button.
So RANE have put a lot of work into the 22 inbuilt effects on the RANE 4. What is some of your favorite and how do you utilize them in your DJ sets?
Well, I like the scale down, especially when I'm, you know, chopping up acapellas. So just make it an acapella. Yeah, it sounds really cool, and you can change the scale of that. You can change it to minor or whatever.
Yeah, I can see that as well. So it also shows all the information you need on the OLED screen, which is amazing. So it means you don't have to look at your computer anymore or your laptop.
Yeah, everything is just here. It's all accessible. It don't look like you're checking your emails when you're DJing. You can just do everything, you know, on this panel.
Can you affect any more parameters with the mixer?
Yeah, just by using this switch here. We have the FX select dial, and you can change, you know, right now we're on scale down, so we can change it to a minor, major scale, whole or penta. Say if we're on the recycler, I just play a beat. One. I can change resonance, high, low, mid.
So rather than just having control of the individual effects, you have a secondary option amongst those effects as well.
Yeah, you can customize them, you know, how you want them to be.
And then do those customizations save each time you load up your RANE 4?
That's right, yeah. Every time you load something in, and you know, turn the unit off, and when you come back to play it, it will remember everything how you set it.
So you don't have to keep remembering your set list. As long as you have it pre-saved on your first attempt, you'll be ready to go for your next one.
That's right. And to to customize something, it's really easy. So you hold down one of the selected effects. We have 6 here, but there's 22 all in all. So for example, I'm going to hold down matrix and I'm going to, change it to something else. I'll change it to backspin. And you just like push down this button. So if I play a beat, select it to channel 4. Let's try another one. I really like this one here, STTR out. Kind of like stutters it.
Yeah.
There's a really cool one. Let me see if I can find it. Called Duck Echo. And it works with the up fader. And you get that nice, choppy, echoey sound. There's another cool one called Pumper.
Pumps the track along. So you can then also utilize that with the Serato stems as well. I love that. So how do you find the mixer section aid your creativity when you're playing out on the RANE 4?
Well, I really like the layouts of it. It's all simplistic and it's not over cluttered. Plus there's a lot of space, so things aren't going to get like caught. You know?
Especially since there's so many functions. That could easily happen if everything was really close and claustrophobic.
Yeah, definitely. So there's a lot of space when it comes to the fader panel. I've got no buttons or dials that are going to get in the way when I'm scratching or chopping up with the up faders. I really like where the paddles are, so I can like easily access
at the same
faders
time,
and even like the the dials of the channel effects.
So you can utilize 2 functions all at the same time with one hand.
It frees up more of a hand to do other things, without it being too cluttered. Also, the way it's like color coded. I know this is the EQ section up here, and these are the channel effects, which are really easy to access, and they're not in the way of anything else. To select things as well, it's just really intuitive. I know channel 2 and 4 is over here, it's just lit up, and 1 and 3 is over here, and it's just really easy to navigate.
And the build quality on RANE always comes through, and I feel like they've gone above and beyond with the RANE 4. Do you think the same?
Oh yeah, definitely. With RANE stuff, especially the faders, you're always getting quality. Especially if you're into scratching. I really like scratching, and to use these Mag 4 XF faders. They're super luxury and nice and clean on the cut, and you get nice sharp cuts from them.
Specifically talking about the new OLED screens on the RANE 4, how do you find this aids you when you're playing out?
Well, everything is here. It's really accessible. You can see all the commands without it being too cluttered on your screen, because there's a lot going on with this mixer, and this unit, and there's a lot going on in the software, but it just simplifies things. So for example, I'm using the roll function. I can see what value the roll is at, just at a glance. Also, with the beat jumps, it tells me where I'm at with the beat jumps. If I want to like jump 8 beats or whatever, and when I hit one of the buttons, it lights up.
And you can focus primarily on the mixing rather than looking at your computer.
That's right. Also, the jog wheel display gives us all the information that we need to know about the track. It gives us, the value of the beat jump, the BPM, the pitch range. It shows you the whole of the waveform with your cue points and where you're actually up to on the track. Gives us the time remaining, the key of the track, and what deck we're on, whether it be 2 or 4. Also, we've got the visual indicator spinning round, so if you're into scratching, you can
exactly where you are. And there you have it, guys. That's why the RANE 4 might be one of the most creative DJ controllers on the market. If you'd like to find out more about the RANE 4 and our 0% finance options, feel free to get in contact with us. And with that, it's been myself, Jono at Bop DJ, and DJ Rasp. And until next time.